Hello there, great person, and welcome back to Spooktober specials. Today we are gonna react to SCP-1357 called Playland by the Volgoon, and it apparently is a new video. Yep, it is 8 days old as of recording this, so we will see what this one is. Can't wait for it. There will be another SCP coming in Spooktober if I can make it, and can't wait to react to this great, brilliant SCP stuff. Also, if you're interested, check out my the first volume of my horror series. It is out as an audiobook. You can listen to it. Just look at the pinned comment. But we will now get into SCP-1357 Playland and see what horrors the Volgoon has for us today. As always, check out the original video first, of course. This is just a reaction. Give the original creators their fair share of views. And if you like this content, of course, consider liking, subscribing. But now we start. Here we go. So let's see what we got ourselves into here. Playland. What are we gonna play? Are we gonna play tag? Oh, is it like one of those fairy lands or whatever you say, or whatever?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-1357. Object class: safe.
It's safe? Oh, this is our first safe SCP. That means it doesn't spread, I guess, so yeah.
Special containment procedures. The perimeter of SCP-1357 is to be monitored by Foundation personnel at all times, with a minimum of 2 security personnel posted at every entrance and exit of the park.
Oh,
Any
no,
persons
why?
approaching SCP-1357 are to be detained by Foundation personnel and administered Class B amnestics.
So I guess Class B amnestics are like memory-altering drugs? Why? Is there something about the place you are not allowed to remember?
If the persons are carrying instances of SCP-1357-B, the instances are to be confiscated and filed in the records room of Site 45,
Okay.
Cabinet 74, for possible future testing. On the 13th of every month, Foundation agents are to identify the persons receiving the new instances of SCP-1357-B, recover the instances, and administer Class B amnestics to the persons involved.
What are Class B amnestics? They will probably explain it, but what is the B stuff? I know it's like a part of the SCP, but what is that?
Due to the specific personnel required to activate the anomalous properties of SCP-1357, D-Class testing of this anomaly is effectively impossible. Testing of this object may be accomplished by groups of Foundation personnel able to provide the required subjects necessary to manifest SCP-1357-A. Any persons involved in testing that are not directly involved in Foundation matters must be administered Class A amnestics after testing and monitored for 2 months for signs of residual memories.
Okay. The amnestics is basically erasure of memory. That's okay. Why? What is in this stupid Playland here?
Any subjects showing residual memories are to be re-administered Class A amnestics and monitored for another 2 months. Due to these constraints, all testing must be kept to a minimum and approved by no less than 3 Level 4 and 5 Level 3 personnel.
Oh, wow.
Description: SCP-1357 is a theme park located in Poland, with an area of approximately 4 kilometers squared. There are 4 ticket booths that allow entrance into the park, located at the northern, eastern, southern, and western sides of the area. SCP-1357 houses various attractions normally found at theme parks, such as amusement rides, bumper cars, and assorted booths and stores.
So who created it? Why is it there? Like, wait, oh my god, there's a weird duck on my screen. We didn't even know it. I read the text on the side. It's a weird duck there. I don't have anthropophobia or whatever, like fear of being watched by a duck, but this might change that.
No items, commodities, or snacks require currency of any kind to operate or purchase. The types of rides and attractions seem to be influenced by the preferences of the youngest subject in the group, activating SCP-1357's anomalous effects. Rides found in non-anomalous theme parks have been observed, as well as attractions such as sapient foodstuffs and animals, temporal displacements, and extra-dimensional portals.
Yeah. What? I'm sorry, what? It was so normal. Yeah, there's this theme park and there are things in it. And yeah, by the way, there's space-time bending in there. Okay.
SCP-1357's anomalous properties are activated when a specific group of people enter the park. The requirements of the group are as follows.
Oh, let's go, yeah.
At least 2 subjects that are involved in a romantic relationship with each other.
Okay.
At least 1 subject under the age of 18 that identifies the aforementioned subjects as guardians.
So basically it has to be a family.
And each subject must carry an instance of SCP-1357-B.
Oh, that is probably a ticket. Ah, I think that's the entrance ticket.
When these requirements are met, a group of human individuals designated as SCP-1357-A manifest throughout the anomalous area. SCP-1357-A manifestations vary in age, ethnicity, sex, and gender.
It's so
All
funny.
instances are always uniformly costumed. The costumes are typically based on characters from various media. Notable characters that instances of SCP-1357-A have shown costumed as include Winnie the Pooh, Barney the Dinosaur, and Batman.
So let me get this straight. It's a weird theme park where if you, oh god, the Winnie Pooh. I don't look at the screen. I just look at the text, and suddenly these creepy animal costumes are there. Anyway, that's funny. So it's like currently it's pretty funny. Like if you're a family, you get in there and you are probably entertained, though not in the way you want.
The appearance of SCP-1357-A appears to be strongly influenced by the personal experiences of the youngest subject in the group. The instances of SCP-1357-A appear within the park as both customers and employees and are noted to be exceptionally amiable.
Oh, that's nice.
SCP-1357-B are tickets that read, Playland, admits 1 person per ticket, have a magical family experience.
You know what I would love if it was just that? Like if it's just a weird theme park where you can only enter with these weird tickets and weird stuff, weird things come up and that's all there is. Like that would be so unsettling.
In the native language of the recipients they are delivered to. Instances of SCP-1357-B have been found to be mailed to assorted families around the area, along with directions to the park and a short pamphlet describing SCP-1357.
It's funny. So the park wants people to come. Though it says safe question marks, so perhaps that is the designation because you don't have to enter. Like you have to be very specific to enter. That's why it's perhaps the question mark, and it's really dangerous if you were inside.
See Addendum 1357 Gamma for abridged transcription of the pamphlet. Instances of SCP-1357-B are consistently delivered on the 13th day of every month. The Foundation has not yet discovered the source of the tickets, nor has it found a pattern regarding the recipients of SCP-1357-B. Families have reportedly received anywhere from 3 to 6 instances of SCP-1357-B at once.
That's so weird. If you need specifically 3 persons to enter, or at least, oh, it's probably at least. So you at least a family, and it can be more.
If a ticket is not redeemed for entrance into the park before the 13th day of the following month, the tickets will disappear.
Okay, so just ignore
SCP-1357-B will allow entrance into the park by any individual, regardless whether they were the intended recipient or not. Any personnel that are not carrying SCP-1357-B that attempt to enter the park will be denied access by several instances of SCP-1357-A.
It's so cool. Like, currently it's just very weird and random, and I love it. Like, it's not that, oh god, there's a bunny. Jesus Christ.
SCP-1357 was discovered when the Foundation was alerted to reports of a constantly changing alien amusement park from the town of Poland. The claims were investigated and traced back to SCP-1357, which was active at the time of discovery.
So, I really hope they give me an explanation. So, should this be dangerous, why they just don't bomb it?
All citizens of the town were questioned and administered Class B amnestics. Addendum 1357 Gamma.
Okay, let's go.
Congratulations! Your family has been selected to participate in some good old family fun at Playland.
You have to admire this dude's dedication to detail. Like, this is an awesome design of sounds. That's like the VFX or the effects he uses in his videos for the Volgun. I mean, brilliant stuff. Love his work so much.
Parents, bring your kids and kids, bring your parents. Take some time off of working. Take some time for playing. We have everything you want, from roller coasters to parades to fireworks and anything else you can imagine. As long as you remember to ask nicely. If you want to talk to a representative, call us at or visit us online at .com.
So until this point, there's nothing dangerous. It's just scary, creepy stuff.
Foundation calls to this number have revealed no new information other than typical hours of service of the park.
Okay, so the setup is done now, I think. Brilliant setup. Eerie setup. Very, not very strange, but we already have the temporal distortion stuff, which is weird. So, weird amusement park, you can only enter with specific tickets and it lures you in. Great. Let's see where we go with this, how horrifying it gets.
Interview log 1357, Lambda 1. On 04/08/2005, Agent Fredericks and his immediate family were equipped with audio recording devices that constantly transmitted to Foundation consoles. They entered SCP-1357 using 3 confiscated instances of SCP-1357-B.
Wow, I think this is the first one where children were actually used as personnel of the Foundation. That's effed. That's really effed.
Fredericks attempted to interview an instance of SCP-1357-A. Interviewed, SCP-1357-A, 4878,
So there have been at least 48,787 things of these weird costumes, A-bags, documented. That's a lot. That's a lot. I still think that people that write these reports don't pay enough attention to the number because it sounds a bit too high again. We had that before. I don't know, though. It might be have another meaning. Might be like, I don't know what meaning it might be, but I would assume it's the number of thing encountered. So number 0001 would be the first one they ever saw a costume. So I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments if you would be so kind.
Which was dressed similar to Steve from the children's program Blue's Clues. Interviewer, Agent Fredericks. Forward. Agent Fredericks had isolated a single SCP-1357-A subject out of the population wandering around the park for the purpose of this interview.
Oh, I love that. That's a nice setup. Let's see how creepy it gets.
Begin log.
Can you tell me about this place? Sure. Playland is a place for all your family fun needs. We cater specifically to your family's needs each time, and do our best to make sure you're satisfied. Who made you? Mr. Fredericks. That's certainly not important.
Okay, that's weird.
No members of the Fredericks family had previously revealed their last name to any instance of SCP-1357-A.
It is important. Please just answer my questions. Not right now, sweetie. I'm trying to work.
You're an A-bag, man. You deserve to get gobbled up by the weird things.
Work? Why, Mr. Fredericks? There's no need to worry about anything so silly as work. Just have fun. Look, your daughter wants you to play. Haley, I'll be there in a minute. I promise.
Yeah, okay, I know where this is going, so he's probably gonna get gobbled up or something. Or she is.
No, I'm not being mean
Because the Playland is a better place than with your father.
to Steve. Go over with Mom, okay? I'm afraid that I must work right now. You're exactly why I have my job.
Don't tell the thing that clearly doesn't want you to work that you have to work. It's gonna end horribly.
I'm sorry, but if you can't relax, I'm afraid you're going to ruin the fun for everything else if you don't stop. Please just answer the questions. Now, how long has this park been open? I'm terribly sorry to do this, but you seem to be upsetting your daughter.
Oh, brilliant.
End log. Closing statement. Agent Fredericks was forcibly removed from SCP-1357 by 3 instances of SCP-1357-A. Agent Fredericks' wife attempted to exit the park, despite great protest from their daughter. As Adelaide Fredericks attempted to leave the park, several instances of SCP-1357-A separated the subjects, preventing Mrs. Fredericks from re-entering the park and leading their daughter by hand back into the park.
Okay, I have to be honest. That is in theory very creepy, but to me, it's like, man, you had that coming so badly. Like, aren't you genre savvy? Like, you're working at the Foundation. What are you doing, mate? Are you dumb? You dumb, mate.
One of the individuals was noted as saying,
like, don't they have to do like genre savvy tests at the Foundation? Like, that's so clear what would happen.
"Don't worry, sweetie. You don't have to leave if you don't want to. They'll be back for you later when you're ready."
And she never was ready.
After the events of interview log 1357 Lambda 1, Mobile Task Force Delta 2, aka Rescue Rangers, was dispatched in an attempt to recover Haley Fredericks from SCP-1357. Despite superior firepower and training, Mobile Task Force Delta 2 was outnumbered and overwhelmed by SCP-1357-A instances and was unable to recover the subject.
Yeah, man, you're so stupid. What did you do? Like, I'm sorry, this is actually pretty funny how dumb they were.
Further recovery attempts are currently pending.
Like, you know what would have made this scary? If this was a movie. This as a movie, I hope they do a short movie of this. This would be so creepy. But as a text, it's like, yeah, I know what's gonna happen here. You ran right into its mechanics. I think the mechanics of this amusement park became clear pretty quickly to me, at least. Like, and they should have known them as well. Like, it was easy to infer what that was all about. So I guess he paid with his daughter for that.
Lambda 2. Haley Frederick's audio recording device continued to transmit signals after the events of interview log 1357 Lambda 1.
That's
The
not good.
following are excerpts of audio received.
She's probably just laughing.
All voices not positively identified as belonging to Haley Fredericks are presumed to belong to various instances of SCP-1357-A.
Say, why are you a girl, Steve? Why, all the boy skis are busy getting the park ready for you.
This is so much fun. I never, ever want to leave. I love you, Mr. Steve.
Like, how old was the child? What are you doing? Like, did you take your daughter? Like, they said guardian, so you could have taken a 70-year-old child in. That wouldn't have happened. You're so dumb. Like, this was the dumbest thing I've ever seen here in the SCP universe. Like, how dumber is the Foundation? Like, it was clearly that you needed legal guardians. Legal guardians are until the age of 18. So like, they are, like, clearly, what are they doing? Like, they're incompetent idiots. Sorry, competent idiots.
I love you too, Haley. I'm so glad you came to join us. Guess what's here, Haley?
What is it? What is it?
Here's the mail. It's just a snail. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail. Mail!
No, the song goes, the song says, it never fails. Not, it's just a snail.
Silly me. I forgot. Anyways, here are your letters. You got one from your mom and your dad. Yay!
Very nice. So the letters probably are fake and tell her that she is not supposed to come home.
Thank you. Mr. Steve? I can't read.
You took a child that can't read if you could have taken a 70-year-old? You're so freaking dumb. I'm sorry, this is dumb. Like, I love the setup and the premise, but the agents are too dumb for me. Like, they're like IQ of 70 or something.
Can you tell me what this says?
Of course, honey. Dear Haley, we hope you're having a lot of fun. We would love to come visit, but we have so much work and we're tired. Just send us a letter when you want to come home and we'll be there right away. P.S. Daddy says brush your teeth.
Agent Fredericks reported that neither he nor his wife had written letters to their daughter during this time.
Yeah, of course not. I mean, clear, yeah, but come on, man, you whatever.
And here's the biggest bedroom we have. You get to sleep here, Haley. I hope you like it. We made that big thinking chair just for you. We made sure it was big enough and snuggly enough to sleep on every night.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Until this point, like, this park's actually like doing better parenting than the shit agents. Whatever.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, Mr. Stevie.
Okay, so now it might take a dark turn. She now says something about writing her
Why
parents.
aren't my mommy and daddy coming yet? I thought I wrote that letter so good.
Oh, Haley, maybe they're just busy. I'm sure that they'll be here as soon as they read that letter.
You know what? I think that's a pretty wholesome SCP. It just wants to protect the child from her parents that are not there for her.
Mr. Steve, when is my mom
Mommy and Daddy coming back.
What's the matter, honey? Are you not having fun anymore?
Oh, I am. I just want to know when I have to go home.
Oh, Haley, you're always welcome here.
Yay! I'm so happy you're here, Mr. Steve.
Yeah, clearly nothing bad is gonna happen here.
My legs hurt. My legs hurt. I've been waiting forever. Are you sure the letter said they were coming today?
Let me check again. We've got your wonderful letter, Tom's day off, coming on Saturday, front entrance. Yep, that's what the letter says.
Can we go back inside? I want a slushie.
The playground is doing, the theme park is doing a better job at parenting than the freaking parents who are idiots and morons.
Of course,
Love it.
Haley.
I'm all for you. I'm all for you theme park things.
And while we're there, we can write you another letter to ask them why they didn't come when you asked them to. Did we say yesterday? Sorry, sweetie. We forgot. We were real busy doing our grown-up things and didn't remember to pick you up. We're real sorry. I think we have another day off next month, so we can pick you up then. Love, Daddy and Mommy.
You know what? I think the child could just leave if it wanted, but it thinks its parents don't want it anymore, which like the SCP might have been like thought because the dad was an airbag, so can't fault the SCP for this. Just wants to care for the child.
Steve, do mommies and daddies stop loving their babies?
Sometimes, I think. Why do you ask?
I think my mommy and daddy stop loving me.
Oh.
Well, your dad was a pretty asshat in the beginning, so I get why you draw that conclusion down the line.
Oh,
I mean, the
dear
SCP does a
friend,
bit of a
don't
job
get
here,
upset.
but yeah.
We're here to love you, even if your mean old parents won't.
Forever?
Forever.
Promise?
Promise. We'll always be here for you, even if they aren't.
Okay, so they're in. So it's basically Neverland.
Miss Steve, I want my mommy and daddy.
Haley, stop thinking such silly thoughts about those mean people. Here, have some more fun, okay? Then we can ride on the carousel again.
No. No, no, no. I want my mommy and daddy.
Oh, dearie.
I love
no
the voice
fun.
acting, it's so
I'm
cool.
here for you now. We're your family. Come on, let's play.
I don't want to play no more, Miss Steve.
Sure you do, silly.
Yeah, okay, now it will probably not understand what she does, but yeah.
Come on. There's a brand new playground that's all for you.
Can you take me to them?
Why? Aren't you having fun anymore?
I miss my mommy and daddy a whole lot.
But we're your family.
Nuh-uh. You're my friends. I want my family.
Oh god, this is gonna be okay. I like good. Now it finally comes to the creepy part.
So, you don't love us anymore?
Of course I do, but I love my family even more.
Well, it always happens eventually. Come on, let's get you to your family.
Oh god.
Approximately 5 minutes of footsteps.
Steve? Steve, I think we're lost.
I know, dearie. I know.
What's that thing? It looks scary.
Okay, yeah, this is good. Oh, this is the good stuff
You
now.
said you wanted
Brilliant.
your family, didn't you, Haley? Well, come on. This will take you right to them.
Promise?
Of course, Haley. I would never lie to you.
Wow, this is brilliant.
Well, okay.
There is a sound of hissing as well as assorted beeps and whirring.
See you soon, sister.
Note: at this point, the audio transmission device ceased functioning.
Brilliant. I love that. I still think the parents are moronic idiot A-bags, but yeah.
Incident Report 1357, Zeta. Agent Fredericks returned to SCP-1357, unauthorized the day following the previously described events, and proceeded to kill approximately 30 instances of SCP-1357-A while shouting obscenities.
Okay.
Fredericks ceased firing upon viewing a subject that appeared to be Haley Fredericks, who approached the front entrance of SCP-1357. The subject hugged Agent Fredericks and said, "I told you, I don't want to leave yet." Subsequently, 2 instances of SCP-1357-A approached the agent and rendered him unconscious via blows to the head.
Okay, so possibility 1, the park absorbs the children, or possibility it replaces them with doppelganger A-bags. Pretty cool. I like this one. It's
Agent
cool.
Fredericks had been issued a warning for unprofessional behavior and damaging the anomaly.
Yeah, so just bomb it. Clearly takes
Incident
children,
Report
bomb it.
1357, Ada. Agent Fredericks was allowed to oversee testing of SCP-1357 on 16/10/2005. During experimentation, Agent Fredericks used a spare instance of SCP-1357-B and entered the area independent of the test subjects.
Oh, that's clever, cool.
Fredericks sought out the subject resembling Haley Fredericks and reportedly attempted to converse with it. The subject did not respond, and Fredericks ceased attempts at communication after approximately 15 minutes, then left the park. Site Director's Note. As of 16/10/2005, Agent Fredericks is required to attend a minimum of 8 counseling sessions with the on-site psychologist, Dr. Yates. Furthermore, Fredericks has been hereby reassigned to SCP and is forbidden from working with SCP-1357. Site Director Langley.
Yeah, I see. This is very good stuff. I like it. I like it. This one is brilliant. I still don't like Frederick. I think he's an idiot, but yeah, it's pretty creepy. So, I'm back. You probably didn't even notice that I was gone because I edited it out, but I was just feeding my little newborn daughters because I'm not an idiot like Frederick's was, and I care for my children. On the contrary, he did not. So, you know, it's a horrifying SCP, but man, he had it coming.
Audio log 1357, Psi. The following log was transcribed from an intercepted telephone call to SCP-1357 using the number from the pamphlet provided with every delivery of SCP-1357-B. One of the voices has been positively identified as belonging to Haley Fredericks. Playing log now.
Hello, you've reached Playland, the perfect place for family fun. How may I help you?
Brilliant.
I want my daughter back.
What an idiot.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid your daughter just wanted to stay with us. You can always visit, though. Just let us know and we'll send you 2 complimentary tickets. I think she wants to stay, though.
End log. This concludes today's lecture.
Very nice. Very nicely done. Is there more? No, his patrons are there. Okay, I have to be completely honest. This was probably the best one yet. I don't know yet. Yeah, I think it was my favorite one. Because there was nothing wrong with the SCP. Like in the construction and the mechanics, it was brilliantly done. There was this eerie factor. We didn't even know what really happened to the girl, if she got changed, if she got replaced, whatever. I really, really like that. And the implied space-time anomalies, which played into that. I think this would be a brilliant short movie. I hope they do that one day. This is just so awesome, this idea. And what I have to say, though, is I would have liked it more if Fredericks was... and you can't do that in the SCP format, I think, which is its weakness a bit. You couldn't build Fredericks a bit up as a character. It would have been more harrowing if he was, like, working a lot, and this was this one time he didn't listen to his daughter, and that made her go away. That would have been harrowing and sad, but the way it was done here, I was like, man, you're such a fool. Such an idiot, man. You had that coming. You're not genre savvy at all. Why? Like, how can you even work at the SCP Foundation and be this dumb? Like, take your 7-year-old daughter or whatever. Like, and the SCP Foundation approached this one far too stupidly. Like, come on, man. You could have taken a 17-year-old child that knew what it was doing. And because all of this happened only after he was being a bad parent. So if there was like normal people going in, like, yeah, you know, but and like she's gone now, so they like why don't they bomb it? Like why contain it? They can just bomb it. Like, I don't know. That was a bit weird as well. But the SCP itself was brilliant, and the way of it luring the child in was so harrowing. Like, it started off me being on the side of the SCP. I thought it was okay, but of course it wasn't. So in the end, it was harrowing. The thing with the scream of the child, brilliantly done. Like, this was, like, writing-wise, I think 9.5 out of 10. I loved it. And again, Frederick's, like, the SCP Foundation was too dumb in this one, so that's my only complaint. Like, but so the SCP itself was like conception, everything brilliant, eerie thing, and I loved it, and I hope you loved it too. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, of course, as always, consider liking, subscribing to my channel to get more SCP content and other content. And yeah, again, check out my volume 1 of my horror series. It's out now for free. You can listen to it for free. And I've heard some of the stories are really disturbing and creepy. Like, some might be on this level of creepiness. Some might be worse. Some might be more tame. I don't know, because horror is subjective. Anyway, hope you have a great day. See you around. And as always, take care of yourself. Bye.